Hey guys, Tyleranzmann here, Tyleranzmannperformance. So what we're going to talk today about is diaphragmatic breathing. All right, so one of the issues that we tend to see with a lot of our athletes are that they're kind of breathing through their chest and shoulders. So what you see with that are you got these kind of hypertrophied sternocleidomastoids and scalenes, and that can cause a whole host of other problems. But what we're going to talk today about is kind of how to get into more of a diaphragmatic breathing pattern. All right, so Dana Santos and the Postural Restoration Institute do a lot of good work on this, and they're very knowledgeable on the topics. And so one of the things that Dana talks about is that belly breathing is kind of a misnomer, right? So it's not really an accurate description of what's happening because the rib cage really isn't meant to come in and out. It's meant to externally rotate when we're taking in air and internally rotate when we're breathing out. All right, so a lot of times what we'll see is kind of people hanging out in this kind of flared rib cage position. So we want to be able to breathe proficiently without kind of getting into these positions to kind of help us still take in air. All right, so this is going to be a drill that should help with that. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay on your back. All right, flat on the floor, knees are bent. All right, feet flat. From here, we're going to think about tucking that chin, making a double chin. So chin through throat is a pretty easy cue that a lot of people understand. If that's not comfortable, you can take a rolled up towel, an Air-X pad, whatever you've got, under your head for a more comfortable position, all right? Once you got that squared away, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out of this heavy anterior pelvic tilt that you probably are in if you're on the ground right now, and we're gonna go into a little bit of a posterior pelvic shift, all right? From there, we're gonna go hands on the rib cage. We're gonna take in a big breath. You should feel that rib cage kind of externally rotating, kind of moving around this way as we take in air, and then we're going to breathe out. All right, and for a more advanced version of this, what you can do, kind of stay in that same position. Just going to lift those hips off the ground, do a little bit of a glute bridge position, a pretty low one. All right, we're going to dig those heels into the ground hard, still keep the abs braced, good neutral spine position, and then same thing. All right, so take your time through this. Let each breathing cycle last about 8 to 15 seconds, somewhere in that range. Really take your time through the breaths and give these a try and see what you think.